Hello friends, I hope you are all having a great day. In this video, we are going to talk about Jaron Ennis and what's the next best option for him. In his last outing, he scored a second round knockout against Castillo Clayton. His record stands right now and 30 fights, 27 victory via knockout, 2 decision wins and 1 no contest. If welterweight division was not a hold-up for the undisputed championship fight between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr., Ennis would have most likely fight for championship belt in his next fight. But it could still be he can still fight for the welterweight championship regardless if even though he does not fight Crawford or Errol Spence Jr. next because they both wanna fight each other and that would be for the undisputed. So what is the best option for Jaron Ennis? For a while there was a rumor about the Keith Thurman fight, but that fight is very less likely to materialize because of where Keith Thurman is at in his career at this point, and you can't blame him for that. He is not avoiding him, but he has his own plans, and for now, Boots Ennis does not fit in that. But that would be an awesome fight if it will materialize. But the best option for him is Imantas Stanionis. He is WBA regular welterweight champion, but that doesn't mean that he will have to fight Stanionis, but it will keep him in good states. His boots is already mandatory for IBF, and if you talk about his standing in all the 4 organizations, he is ranked number 2 in WBA. Virgil Wattage is number 1. He is ranked number 3 in WBC. He is mandatory for IBF because number 1 and number 2 spot is vacant. So he is the next mandatory. And in WBO he is ranked number 2. So from one side there is already pressure that whoever wins that undisputed fight to fight Jaron Boots Ennis next, whether that fight happens or not. But suppose that he fight Stanionis next and he wins that fight, which is very likely, then when the fight between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence is completed, if the winner is going to make his first defense for the undisputed title, definitely it would be Boots because he is already the mandatory for the IBF and he will have the WBA regular belt. Or suppose that a scenario occurs that Errol Spence or Terence Crawford, whoever wins that fight, they move to middleweight and move to light middleweight and vacate the belts. In that case, he will definitely be one of the guys who will fight for that belt, and that would result in a lot of action in the welterweight division. And anyway, welterweight has always been the glamour division of boxing, but most likely next year it would be really action packed as it is right now with lightweight division in boxing. Because if you see, Virgil Ortiz is neck to neck in the ranking, and in 3 organizations, he is ahead of Jaron Ennis. A fight between Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz Jr. is also very exciting, but that fight will definitely next not happen next because that fight demands at least a title on the line because Virgil Ortiz is one of the best prospect of Golden Boy, and they are not going to risk that opportunity without a title being on the line. And another great fighter, young upcoming prospect is Conor Benn from UK, and Eddie Hearn has a different kind of plan for him. He was talking about Adrian Broner, who has a fight scheduled, and Keith Thurman, who has a different plan. So that's it for this video, and I'll keep you updated if anything comes up. And please let me know what do you think in the comments, and thanks for watching this video, and thanks for your support. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.